Welcome back. This is just a continuation. I'm not going to bother splicing these together, so there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. So I'm just going to get right into it. And our next attack is going to be Elite taking on their number 7. Trying to show as many of the top bases as I can, since those are the toughest and most fun to watch, and most to learn from. And this is a Lalunian attack, a quad. Actually, I believe it's a Pentalalunian attack, that's correct. So he uses a couple hogs to make the pull, make the lure, pulls it off to the side, and uses his queen to handle the CC. So you don't have to do this with a Pentalaloon, but since the queen, air defense, they're all really close to each other, it was probably a good idea that he did that. And there's not much else of it, for them to do in a Pentalaloon attack. So here the hounds are in, 2 hounds on each of the first 2 air defense, loons in behind under rage, and now the last lava hound at a good angle to soak up any more of the bombs before the balloons come in. That way the lava hound does pop. You do need to clean up lava pups, so you do want them to die. There we go. I think one lava pup, one hound left. Yeah. Should die just in time to start cleanup here as the balloons come in. Perfect timing. Lots of lava pups to clean up. Some under rage. And just clean up now. Great job, Elite. I like seeing the small variations on the Pentalaloon strategy. Next we're going to show Ian on number 9. Hogs to make the pull. Probably could have used giants, or a giant or 2 and then a hog or 2. Sometimes you can tank for the hogs. Make it easier for them to do the deeper pull. Some giants to tank the queen for a bit while the king comes in. Good job. I would normally have said at this point to start your funnel to get them, but he's going to hog right across where all the units are anyway, and they're all going to be protected, so you don't really have to funnel at that point. Heals on top of where the bombs could be. Great job. Yeah, good job not wasting the heal on those hogs that split off. You got to keep them for those bald spots. You can't waste them. If you got to let some hogs die in order to make sure you get a heal on top of those bald spots where the bombs can be, you got to do it. And Ian did it perfectly. Good job. That was a quick base smash. Fast forward to the cleanup. That's it. Good job. Got 2 more to do. These are Town Hall 8s now. Trying to show 1 dragon and 1 hog attack. So let's go to Pete on number 18. Our Town Hall 8s did great, of course. I wish I could show them all, but it's just a lot of similar attacks at Town Hall 8 until you get up into Town Hall 9 when things start really getting fun. The funneling on these dragons is perfect. You know, He even made up for the not having one on the gold mine on the top left. So this is taking out these corners here is really going to help those middle dragons stay in the middle and keep clearing the middle. And now all the defenses on the sides are taken out first, and those balloons can just come right down in and bounce off the defense that is taken out last, because those dragons are funneling in last, and ride those defenses through the core, taking out as much air defense as you can. That's it. I'll speed it up a bit because dragons are so slow, but once those air defense are down, you can't beat a good Dragloon attack on a base with air defense all in the core. Good job, Heat. And all our Town Hall 8s were doing it all war. So, good job, guys. And let's do, that's right, Kyle on 17. Yes, this was a hog attack. So, makes the lure with some hogs, makes the pull with some hogs. Get the dragon out. You can't leave a dragon running around on your hogs, so you gotta deal with it. So Kyle brought lots of archers to do that, some barbs and archers. Yeah, give it some room. Really make a good circle around with your archers. If you just make a cone or a semicircle, you may find yourself in trouble sometimes. So a nice ring as much as possible. There. Now he attacks this base later on in the war, and he just made sure his heals cover this bomb spot here in the south. Perfect. You just need the heals to cover those bald spots, and you're golden with hogs. In another raid, he runs a hog over that bald spot before he even hogs and pre-triggers the bomb, which was the right thing to do, so he must have done this attack first. But he corrects that mistake when he attacks this exact same base later on in the war, where he pre-triggers that bomb and then doesn't have to heal there. But I mean, the base is already smashed at this point. You also want to try to avoid having your hogs end the raid right on top of a king and large HP buildings. If your hogs are low, or if you don't have a lot of hogs left and they're sitting there bashing on storages or the town hall and the king or queen are beside, it can really end your hogs quick. I would also bring a couple whiz or archers, just save some archers to help with cleanup around the outside a little earlier, just to help save on time. But it's just clean up now. And that's it. Perfect war. Good job, everyone.